case I wanted to find out why people didn't like the Liberals or Trudeau. I didn't find that I was heavily impacted myself personally. Some people felt that they were. And one of the most common things that I heard was misappropriation of spending, poor spending habits, spending too much money, always in the line of money. So I figured there has to be these things online. So I went searching, and this is what I found. So you can actually go to this site. It is the House of Commons, so ourcommons.ca website. And there's proactive publication of financial information, transparency that I was talking about, and it actually lists off, sorry about shaky, too much coffee. It lists off all of the expenses, and you can separate them all out, but you can also download them by quarter. I have this filtered so it doesn't show them all, but I just downloaded them all. And then because I'm a super dork, I threw that all into one table so I could compare. So this table is now compiled. I've got the source information there, so the download directly, first name, last name, all of the information that was there. And this is split into by caucus, and the spending in this case is for travel, hospitality, contracts, and then I've got one for total expenses. And I added a year column because the information online, it's not quite clear exactly what year the expenses were made, so I just made that clear here. And then to extra dork it up, I put some slicers, a pivot table, and of course a chart because I'm a visual girly. So this is what I ended up with. So I've got the caucus, last name, and the role, so I could quickly filter those out. A chart that changes as you change the filters, and then at the bottom, the actual total. So here's the interesting part. I can't believe how much spending, well, all the parties do, but in particular, the Conservative Party. So just have a look at this. Now, I tried to prop this up so that I could show you all at one time without being super shaky, but I can't fit the whole screen in, so I'm just going to have to hold it and show you what I found. So at the top here, if I select just the year itself, so I've got 2020 now, and of course, it'll automatically pick whoever already had spending here. I also added if you wanted to include a role so that you could like filter it out by who is opposition government versus who is in power, just to see. And then at the bottom here, I've got it separated by the individual parties and the sum of the categories, and I have it set to conditionally filter and show the biggest expense in each category. So sum of salaries. I've got, if you want more information on what all these are, they're on the House of Commons, but I can explain if you want. So we've got sum of travel, hospitality, and sum of contracts, and then the total expenses. So this was just 1 year, so 2020 for the Conservatives. And you'll see I picked 2021, and we've got Conservatives spending a bunch of money here, and by a lot, you can see. And I did this all the way through to all the data I had through 2024. And as a total for all of those dates, the Conservatives are way higher than any, and here's the data for all of the parties for all of those years. That's a big difference. It is exactly 17.22 million more than the Conservatives spent for the same spending categories in the same time. That's a 90.29% increase, or almost double the second value. So I don't know, can anybody tell me why this might be? I don't understand. And it's not even that they're close in line with other opposition parties, whether they are the official one or just other opposition parties. Why is the expenses so high? I don't know what's going on. If you would be interested in getting this data, I've already compiled. I'm happy to share it. I don't know how I'd share it yet. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll find a way to share it and get it to people. Okay. Hope that helps you in your research. And if you find anything interesting from filtering around, if I get you this spreadsheet, I'd love to hear about it.